It's week 7 of the 2024 season, and all eyes are on Jared Goff. He comes in third in the league in passing touchdowns. It's the Lions and the Vikings, and it comes your way next on Madden NFL 25.
Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. A good one coming up here in the NFC North. So great to be with you, Mike Tirico. Greg Olson. Greg, love this division. Geographic proximity, legacy, physicality. It's all that you love about football, and all the teams in this division really have some positives going for their franchises.
I think this is one of the more intriguing divisions across the entire league, right? On one hand, Mike, you have Detroit, you have Green Bay. They have their long-term answer at quarterback, and when you have that box checked, you have a chance at the playoffs every single year. And then the other remaining teams, did Minnesota draft the quarterback of the future? Did Chicago draft their quarterback of the future? If they can answer yes to those questions, the NFC North becomes one of the top and most competitive divisions in all of NFL football.
Here's the Minnesota offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by the number 3 overall pick back in the 2018 draft. Out of USC, it's Sam Darnold.
And you think how fast things change in the NFL, Mike. So he's signed by the Vikings. They draft J.J. McCarthy. The idea was he was just going to hold that seat until J.J. McCarthy's ready to take over in his rookie year. But J.J. McCarthy goes down. Sam Darnold's the long-term, at least this season, starting quarterback for the Vikings. And they have playoff aspirations. He's looking to resurrect his career. I think this could be a really good marriage.
They run it once more with Jones. He'll push forward for about a yard. Alex Anzalone in for the tackle. Here comes 3rd and 6. Darnold to throw. He's got his tight end, Hawkinson. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Well, nothing real fancy here, Mike. Not a huge pickup, but anytime on 3rd down, you got to know where the sticks are, who's your most reliable player, and I think everybody in this booth knows exactly what position that is.
He connects with Jordan Addison. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. 2nd and a yard. Play fake to Jones. Now Darnold. Get this complete. It's Addison again. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. They'll come up here. 1st and 10. On the give, it's Jones. And he'll work his way down inside the 40. Brian Branch in on the tackle. 2nd down and 8. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Throw to the sideline. Well done. Good job with the feet. Stays in bounds. It looks like, and yes, they do, have the first down. Now a handoff. Jones. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Jack Campbell, the former 1st-round pick, there to wrap him up. Hook him up on a 2nd down and 8. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Throwing on 3rd down is Darnold. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and Let's also give some credit to the back end, doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away. And that's a good drive. Right out of the gate, they're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Lions, led by Jared Goff, chanting his name during the playoffs in 2023 in Detroit. Far cry from the trade from the Rams to the Lions, second in the league in passing a season ago.
One of the best parts of the week, Mike, is when we have an opportunity to sit down and visit with these guys during the production meetings. And the thing that we both came away with was, while he was happy with the overall performance of his team a week ago, you could tell that lone interception left a bit of a bad taste in his mouth. He called that errant pass unacceptable. He doesn't plan on having too many of those in this one, and look for him to be a little bit more careful with the ball as he tries to get his team to another victory here today.
This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
They get 15 on that game. Good for a Lions first down. One more time for Montgomery. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. Goff. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. And he'll be out of bounds all the way down at the 10. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal. Here's a run. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the play, but a real solid gain on first and goal. One more time with Montgomery. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. David Montgomery. Touchdown, Detroit. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. To return, it's Brandon Powell. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Off the play fake, it's Darnold. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Quan Alexander. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up first and goal.
Those simple routes over the middle, Mike. Well, to the quarterback, they're not always so simple. I'll tell you why. There's a lot of bodies in the middle of the field. There's a lot of traffic. Those windows are hard to navigate the ball through safely. So what happens? Well, you saw it there. It's a prime area for throws to be intercepted.
So now, after the interception, a sudden change situation. First and goal. Goff with the give to Montgomery. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So we'll get a 2nd and goal when we return. It's the Lions who have the early lead. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Now here's 2nd and goal. They'll run with Montgomery. He slams it in there, and he is in. David Montgomery. Touchdown, Lions. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball 1st and goal, and Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. The next drive about to get going. I want to remind you it's coming up in prime time this week. Week 7 already in the NFL. We have the Jets and Steelers on Sunday Night Football. And then coming up tomorrow night, the last of our Monday doubleheaders for the year. Ravens-Bucks from Tampa at 8:15. That's followed out west by the Chargers and Cardinals from the desert. They'll go play action with Darnold. And he'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap. Just doesn't seem to me right now that he's seeing the field very well. And that last possession results in the pick. You'd expect him to come back out here and be a little bit more careful with the ball, find easier completions, find the better matchup. But instead, he puts the ball back in harm's way, and he's lucky that wasn't another interception.
Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. The Lions offense and receiver Amon-Ra St. Brown set for this next possession. And he's been as involved as anyone in the league in the middle part of the season, the NFL leader in receiving yards to this point. Goff to throw on 1st down. This one caught by Patrick. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Goff to throw. That's right side and brought in by Williams. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. It is caught left side by St. Brown. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. From the gun, it's Goff. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's a handoff to Montgomery. Just pushing defenders out of the way as he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Goff to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Now, Goff. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Bates' kick is good. And the Lions going to open up a 17-3 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Powell now to bring it back. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Darnold. He's going to let one fly for Addison. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 73 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. In this case, the defense is thinking run. Got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Lions offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. To throw is Goff. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively all over him. And it'll be 2nd down. Here's Montgomery. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Here's Goff. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. That catch number 40 on the season for him. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Montgomery. It's a short pickup, taking this to the 49. From the interior, Harrison Phillips there for the tackle. Throwing on 2nd down, Goff. He's got Laporta open on the left side. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. A run up the gut with Montgomery. Two minutes to go here till halftime. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Now Goff. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Blake Passion.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal. You got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Darnold to throw on 1st down. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He's got this on target to Addison. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. To throw again is Darnold. Got a man. That's Sherfield. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. It's Hutch, Aiden Hutchinson, former number 2 overall pick, in there to bring him down. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. In motion, it's Jefferson. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. It will not get back to the line of scrimmage. They pick him up and throw him down for a loss. Here's Ryan Wright now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. That'll be returnable from the 35. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. First and 10. Throwing, Goff. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. A 2nd down throw for Goff. Now, deep shot for Amon-Ra. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll begin up at legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. And it's the Texans out in front as that one is just about to halftime. Joe Mixon, over 100 yards rushing with a touchdown run. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. Chase Brown with both of their touchdowns thus far as he scored twice on the ground. Finally, we're off to Atlanta to check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And you can see they have the lead over the visiting Seahawks. Bijan Robinson, the lone touchdown there as he's cashed one in on the ground. In that first half, it was David Montgomery who proved to be tough to stop. He chipped in a couple of touchdown runs as he was running with determination right from the word go. These two teams leaving the tunnel, and we'll head out with them. It's time to send it back over to Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
As we expected, we'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Lions offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. He's put together some kind of campaign. Currently 2nd in the NFL in touchdown receptions amongst wideouts. On first down, it's Goff. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Goff. Now pass deep for St. Brown. That's caught. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. 1st and goal. Here's Gibbs. And that's a productive run. He gets this one. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. To throw is Goff. Oh, he feels the pressure, and he'll go down back at the 6.
Really nice job here by the defense, taking advantage of this condensed field. Anytime you're down here in the red zone, the field is wider than it is deep.
It is brought in the end zone. Amon-Ra, St. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Is good. Next to score, Lions 24, Vikings 10.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Powell now to bring it back. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense and Jordan Addison getting ready to get back on the field. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Throwing, Darnold. This pass, right side, going to be caught by Addison. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. A really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver, and then see what he can do after the catch.
2nd and 7. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. This one is caught by Addison. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a 1st down.
And after parting ways with the Packers, Jones kind of surprised some by staying in the NFC North. He signs with Minnesota, and he joins an offense that is loaded with talented skill players. So if he can continue to be the playmaker he's been throughout his career, they've got themselves a nice young group here in Minnesota, especially on the offensive side of the ball.
They face 2nd down and 7. That's caught left side by Hawkinson. He is in. T.J. Hawkinson. Touchdown, Vikings.
Look, Mike, I don't want to imply that they drew this play up specifically because this is when the league is celebrating National Tight Ends Day. But you got to admit, it's kind of fun seeing him score on this day in particular and join his fellow tight ends who have also scored throughout the league.
Riker now to add the extra point. The kick is good. The Vikings back within 7. It's 24-17. Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. Now return coming from the 7. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. That's Amon-Ra, St. Brown, and the rest of the Detroit offense heading out for their next possession. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, Montgomery to start the drive. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. Throwing here is Goff.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Take a look at his receiving numbers. So he has been terrific. Over 100 yards in this one. Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. On the handoff, it's Montgomery. And a good run there on 2nd down. A pickup in 7. It'll bring up 3rd and 3.
And he just continues to chew off more and more yardage with every single carry. And you can see here with the numbers, Mike, for as strong as he was in the first half, it almost looks like he's gotten even stronger now here in the second.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Goff. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down. Straight ahead, it's Montgomery. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. On play action, Goff. It's caught by the tight end Laporta. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
1st and goal, and here's Montgomery. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. There is a marker down, but I think this score is going to hold up.
Offside. Defense. That penalty is declined.
Bates now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Lions will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Vikings 17. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Howell now to bring it back. Oh, good return, but he pays the price at the end. Picked up and thrown down. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll run. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Darnold. He's got his tight end, Hawkinson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll stick to the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Back to the sideline and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
The Lions offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. And before this drive starts, we'll take a look at the race as it stands to see who might take home the NFL's Offensive Player of the Year award. Now Montgomery. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. They'll stay on the ground. Again, Montgomery. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down. Here's Goff. And this ball incomplete on third down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The offense staying out there for this fourth down. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. A carry here for Montgomery. He's down inside the 10. A gain of 4. 3rd down. 3 to go. From the gun, it's Goff. He's got it at the 3. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal. On the ground, Montgomery. And he'll plunge forward to the 2. Setting up 2nd and goal. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's got another one. David Montgomery. Touchdown, Lions. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Powell now to bring it back. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Vikings offense and Sam Darnold heading back on the field. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. To throw is Darnold. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Darnold now to throw. Over the middle, that's the tight end Hawkinson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. That pass sideline is caught. Nice catch. Stays in bounds. And he's got the 1st down. Job with the feet to make that one a grab. To throw again is Darnold. Get this complete. It's Addison again. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. He's got a man open. It's Sherfield. And he will score. Trent Sherfield. Touchdown, Minnesota. Will Reichard now on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Vikings are able to edge a bit closer. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll run with Montgomery. Good running inside the 25. And he'll be taken down. And now we'll get a timeout by the defense. So the clock stops with 1:50 left in the game. He's to the 10. Out of bounds, but in business. They mark him down near the 2. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Next to score, Lions 45, Vikings 24. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Powell now to bring it back. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. They'll come up here 1st and 10. Now Darnold. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath. This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Alabama.
And these are the types of plays they envisioned when they invested a first-round pick on this defensive back just a few months ago. I mean, he's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation for having almost offensive wide receiver-type ball skills. And those ball skills were certainly on full display that time.
Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. And it's looking like the win streak to start the year is going to continue for another week. What a tremendous performance here as they are out to finish this one off. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And he's close to the first down. Gets 4 yards on the gain, but it will bring up 3rd down. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Detroit.
By the end of last season, Mike, on that NFC Championship run of the Detroit Lions, Jahmyr Gibbs really found his stride. They can do so many different things with him. Run game, pass game, no matter how you do it. When you get the ball into this kid's hands, he can do a lot.
So a win for the visitors, the Lions. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.